Hello, my name is Barry Byrd, and I have a couple questions I'd like to ask you. The first is, has anyone ever really sat down and truly asked you what it is that you want? I mean, gut level, things that you talk about or you think about when nobody else is around, what is it that you truly want? I'm gonna give you some examples. I got tired of getting up in the morning. I never really considered myself a real morning person. I really like to stay up late at night. So I wanted something that would allow me not to have to get up in the morning. But if I have to get up in the morning to create something so that I don't have to get up in the morning, I would be willing to do that. Right? Or my mom. Right? My mom is in a situation where she's in a wheelchair. She can't get around as much as she'd like to. And like Tuesday, I went over there, I took my movie screen and my LCD projector and my laptop, and we watched a movie at her home. Right? It took me being able to take time off to be able to do that. So, not the houses and the cars. Of course, everybody wants that stuff. But gut level, what would you do if your day was yours? And the reason I ask that is because some people I've been working with, the way that my trek on this path that I'm on began was when somebody sat me down and asked me really what it was that I wanted. Because from the outside, it kind of looked like I had everything, but I didn't. I had the physical trappings that most people had, the house, the car, that kind of thing. But I felt like I wanted to do more. I wanted to help more people. I wanted to make an impact that would outlive me. I want to leave a legacy to my children. And so many people say that, but they never take any steps towards doing those things. And I had been taking the steps, but I still lacked the knowledge of really how to go about accomplishing that goal. And the knowledge did not exist inside of me. So I had to step outside of myself and find an entity to help me discover how I could create something that would outlive me. Right? I got to tell you, I just got back from an intense training, and it began with what it is that I'm inviting you to take a look at. Right? It began with what we call a Champions Training. And when I first saw this Champions Training, I didn't think much of it. I was actually doing trainings that I thought in my mind were way more complicated and more in depth than what I witnessed that day. But the way you have to think about this Champions Training, you have to think about it kind of like this. The Champions Training is kind of like kindergarten. Here we just show you how to stop crawling and how to walk, literally. Right? And then the next training that follows that is one where it's kind of like grammar school. Then you kind of learn, what you're supposed to be doing, how to be on time, your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s, that kind of thing, right? And then the training that I recently completed, it's kind of like high school. Now you got to get a little bit more serious. You're about to hit the real world. There's some real world situations out there, like how to manage your money, not just manage your money, how money works. Most people don't really understand how money works, right? And if they're broke, they definitely don't understand. And if they got money, but it's coming in and going out, they don't understand. Right? So that was kind of like the third section. The fourth section of training is kind of like college. And that college section helps you develop a solid plan and built around contribution, right? A lot of people talk about it. Most people don't do it. And this is a training that helps you discover who you are and how you can contribute to the whole, to the masses, right? And then lastly, there's the training that prepares you to create something timeless. This is, to give you an example, the movie The Matrix was actually created by somebody that completed this training. Also, the movie Ice Age. That was another movie that was created by somebody that completed this training. Right? Chicken Soup for the Soul. You've heard that book before. that was another individual. And there's some very unique stories surrounding those people that I'm not going to tell you about, because what would be the value of coming to the training if I told you about that on this video. So, this is my standing invitation to you. I am personally hosting a venue for you to come and take a look at these things. You ever want to figure out what's stopping you from getting to the things that you really want? We're going to give you a formula of how to overcome that blockage, right? You ever want to figure out really the fourth way of communication and how to effectively use it? We're going to discuss that, right? Just some rudimentary things to let you know that we are capable of delivering on what we say we can deliver, right? Look at the information on this website. It gives you the date, location, and the time. And I'll be there, right? And I look forward to you being there. You know, do me a huge favor. Even if you don't feel like this will help you, how about just coming and support me? Because I really need your help. I need all the feedback that I can get to improve. I know that I'm far from perfect and far from where I know I need to be. And if you're truly a friend, or anybody that I've ever had any kind of business dealing with, I need you to come help me out and support me. And I'm asking you to. So I'll see you at that event. Take care. God bless.